Welcome to Full Moon Blessings. This is the full moon blessing for August 9th, 2025. The full moon is in Capricorn. The new moon on July 24th was in Cancer. The full moon on August 9th is called the Sturgeon Moon. And sturgeons can live in brackish water, salt water, and fresh water, making them extraordinarily versatile. May we find that adaptive strength within ourselves as situations continue to evolve and shift. The new moon in Cancer is a rich and fertile moon for planting new seeds, for nurturing ourselves, our loved ones, and our planet. The moon is in its rulership in Cancer, and is suggestive of the memories held in water, held in the blood, and in the ancestral lineage. We are noticing more and more, perhaps, this choice point of continuing to choose to inflict pain and suffering on others for inflicting pain and suffering on us, or choosing something merciful that allows for a breaking of the karmic chain that continues to bind us all. A significant happening this same day, July 24th, the new moon day in Cancer, is the square between Venus in Taurus and Mars in Leo. Venus rules Taurus, so it accentuates the value of pleasure and harmony. In its squaring off with Mars in Leo, it is suggestive of tension between the need and desire for harmony versus the urge for power displays or other strategies that illustrate power dominance or control. The full moon in Capricorn is a time to reflect on the highest good we can bring to the planet. What can we manifest to support the greatest growth for all? How can we bring forth our best selves? It is a tall order, but we are the ones who must bring it forward. The moon is in its detriment in Capricorn, suggesting that the light being mirrored here feels more like a critique of what is still not complete, still not at its best, still not at the top of the mountain, rather than feeling like a warm fuzzy blanket that lulls you into a much needed nap. There is a lot going on this same day that adds to the energies of the full moon. Let's get ready to look at these beautiful kites or diamonds. First is the kite pattern formed between Mars opposing both Saturn and Neptune, and the trines between Mars and both Uranus and Pluto. Mars is in Virgo, Saturn and Neptune are in Pisces, Uranus is in Taurus, and Pluto is in Capricorn. Neptune is in its rulership in Pisces, strengthening mystical urgings and the thinning of the veils. Pluto is in its stability in Capricorn, making the transformation process that Pluto brings ever more epic in what is being asked within to transform, and the level of challenge is at its highest. Mars relates to power and aggression. Saturn to discipline and limits. Neptune to mystical and creative pursuits, also including getting lost in illusion. Pluto relates to death, rebirth, and transformation. And Uranus to innovations that seem to come from lightning flashes of inspiration or out of the blue, and also the valuing of rebellion and nonconformity. This kite or diamond is strong for the whole planet in terms of systems that are impacted, and perhaps you can feel the intense dynamic of these opposing energies as they're drawn together. There is a new door opening when these big planets are in aspect together, just like the key on the kite string illustrating the existence of electricity. There is a metaphoric key on this kite string that may show us the existence of another natural force we've long suspected but have not collectively accepted as real. Second is another kite or diamond, slightly modified in its shape, primarily involving the sun. The sun opposes Pallas Athena, it squares both Vesta and Juno, and trines Ceres. Additionally, the North Node trines Vesta and Juno, and both Vesta and Juno square Pallas Athena, and Pallas Athena sextiles Ceres. It is a very interesting combination highlighting important themes of self-expression, honor-bound relationships, dedication and commitment to serving Source, creativity and independence, nurturance of self and others, and where the collective is moving for its highest growth. In other words, this kite or diamond covers more of honoring the different facets of who we are as we move through the growth process, how we honor all of the different parts of ourselves and stay in a balanced way, so we arrive without losing our luggage or becoming completely disheveled. As we look at these kites shimmering in both sunlight and moonlight, or these diamonds, sounds more beautiful to me, during this full moon, we are being asked to adapt and stretch, to go beyond the limits we think are possible for the small notions of who we think we are and what we are here to accomplish. We are perhaps being asked to continue reaching for the biggest and best versions of ourselves, to bring forth the highest for ourselves, our families, all of our relationships, our communities, this planet. We have everything we need within us to get to the top of the mountain. We just have to believe we can get there and be persistent in our goal to reach the summit. May we arrive in celebration and gratitude, inspiring others to continue striving and helping those who need a boost to stand next to us. This is the time. Please enjoy the full moon blessings. And if you're interested in a natal chart reading for yourself or a loved one, please contact me through my website. Thank you.